Six taking it deep in 2010.
1420 Golf is brought to you by TurtleBayGolf.com, Golf Tech of Hawaii, Roger Dunn Golf Shops, and Pipe Green Surf Company.
Here we go.
Because local is always better.
KKEA Honolulu is ESPN 1420. Also, Oceanic Digital Channel 884 and ESPN 1420am.com.
In about 10 minutes.
Hawaii, get ready for the coolest new show on radio, Fresh Perspective.
Call you in? Okay.
Hangover Busters and Clean Sewer Line. And music by Moga Productions. And now here's your host, T.
Welcome to the HTS Radio's Fresh Perspective. It's your boy D Branch, Kenny Harper,
Yes,
Jay
sir.
Jelani in the studio representing Iron Pacific, and Feel the Thrill. Always making it sound good. What's up, Phil? All right, we just witnessed, all right, the Duke Blue Devils knocked off the number 2 seeded team, all right, in the Final Four. They're on their way to representing the I guess
ACC?
the ACC in the NCAA finals. They got another shot at another championship. Coach Krzyzewski got to be feeling. I think this is probably his best coaching season, all right? Because athletically, I did not think they even had the talent to get to this point. All right? That's why I've always said we got the week that I thought that this week or this game would be the game that the Duke Blue Devils got knocked off. I just didn't think talent-wise, athletic-wise, they had it. Yeah, fundamentally, you know Coach Krzyzewski's team is going to have it.
Right.
They're going to come out and play fundamentally sound basketball. But I thought that, especially West Virginia,
Yeah.
the Mountaineers,
Yeah.
I thought they could come out there and handle their business and make the big shots when they needed to make the big shots. And that length, you hear all the commentators always talk about the length and the athleticism of the West Virginia Mountaineers. I just thought it was going to be too much for the Duke Blue Devils.
Yeah. Hey, this was a good year for the Mountaineers. I like Bobby Hutton. I think I like what he's doing over there. And he brought that program, man, up to a nice level real quick.
Well, where you been anyway, Mr. Harper? Where you been kind of? I
where you
y'all.
been?
I used to bump into y'all different kind of places. Where you been, man?
Last night I went I had a little interesting night. I went to the batter's box. I went to the batter's cage. I took little Micah down there.
Okay.
I had a great time, man, hanging out. It's called it's in Barber's Point. Batter's box. The dude that owns it, his name is Todd Koishigawa.
Right.
He played second base.
Former UH player.
Exactly. So.
Right.
Actually, one of my coaches talked me into going down. He said, "Man, let's take our kids down to the batter's cage." So I did. Man, we had a great time down there.
So you didn't go down there and take over the batter's box?
No, we had our own little cage. We rented it out for like an hour and a half.
Okay.
The price was really good.
Okay.
And now for you guys out there listening, it's called the Batter's Box. It's in Barber's Point. It's a phone number 206-2297, and the owner once again is Todd Koishigawa, former UH athlete. Doing good things down there.
Hawaii baseball player doing good things. Speaking of University of Hawaii baseball, immediately following this show, all right, we're going to pass things over to Mr. Don Robs. And basically, yes, we're leading into baseball today.
We're going to make an appearance down there tonight, right?
Yeah, we're going to make a quick appearance down there and check things out, see what's really going on with Rainbow baseball.
I want to get one of them, $2 hot dogs?
I don't know how much they are. I don't eat hot dogs. That's bad.
Oh, that's right.
But baseball taking on Gonzaga today. All right, game number 2 of the series. All right, last night Josh Slats got things started off for the Bulls real nice in this series. All right. He went 7 innings, only gave up 1 hit, 10 strikeouts. That might be equivalent to a triple-double, I think.
Well, that's dominating.
That's down. He definitely set the tone for the Bulls, and Colin Bennett came in and did some things offensively for the Bulls, going 2 for 4, 2 RBIs. And Lenny Linsky, that's an old gangster name, man.
I like that name.
Lenny Linsky. He got the save for the Bulls on the evening. All right. Well, NCAA basketball is at its fullest right now. Everybody's going to be paying attention definitely on Monday because the Butler Bulldogs, all right, also another team that I did not think had the capabilities of making this far. But as you saw this team play, they play such great team style basketball, all right, and the way they play together and how they play defense together, and they keep those other teams shooting at low percentages, Michigan State 50 points. When was the last time Michigan State scored 50 points in a basketball game?
They had Magic Johnson in stands. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of very disappointed Michigan State fans, but you got to
And you know,
commend the Butler Bulldogs. They handled their business, man, and they make their shot. Not only their first Final Four appearance, all right, but it's their first chance at a national championship. Can they get it done the first time? You got a young coach, 33-year-old coach, the second youngest coach in NCAA history to make it to this point.
I'm so excited with them, for them. I don't know what to say. I mean, it's like this is the classic David versus Goliath match. You know, I respect Coach K, Duke, all that they have accomplished. They're great for the NCAA. But this game, this appearance for Butler is tremendous for basketball, tremendous for college basketball.
Exactly. We always talk about, you know, there's finally, you know, some equality.
Yeah, some parity.
Some parity when it comes to college basketball. And every year people say Duke, North Carolina, North Carolina. You know,
the Big East, the Big East, the Big East.
Duke is there. Duke is there, but there's a Butler Bulldog team. Yeah, I mean, I'm like, yeah, where? I mean, until they started talking about Butler returning home to play for the national championship, I didn't even know where they were from.
Yeah,
I actually thought they were more like, you know, a little bit further on the East Coast. I thought they were, you know, one of those Virginia, Ohio, you know, it's all those little towns in Pennsylvania. You know, I thought they were somewhere in that area.
They're right there in Indiana, right?
Midwest basketball at its finest. Duke Butler Bulldogs representing for the Midwest. All right, we'll also talk about who are we going to talk about? Let's talk about Tiger's return next week, all right? Because we won't have another show before he starts returning. Yeah. Before he starts his return at Augusta with the Masters next season. I'm pretty sure a lot of people got a lot to say about that. Shawn Rogers pleads not guilty to concealed weapons charges. He said he accidentally put his 45 in his handbag. They caught him at the X-ray machine when he was going through.
Unconsciously did it. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, that's a big gun, man. How can you not see that?
You can't feel it in your bag.
Does my bag weigh a little something extra today? But I mean, hey, maybe he thought he had an extra bag of Cheetos or something in there. I don't know. Cowboys they released two, I thought, quality players. Flozell Adams, 12 years already in the league, been around for a while. Maybe some age starting to show up. But Ken Hamlin, the safety, to release Ken Hamlin, I thought that the way the Cowboys had played defense last year, the way they played, I thought that it was important to keep players around. Yes, I know they're, and that's the thing with no salary cap this year. There may be another guy that you think is better than that player than you have, right? And it might cost you a little bit more to get him, so you're willing to take that chance, right? But I think that the chemistry that you create with players being around for a while, I think that those are the things that you're risking.
Yeah.
Those are the things that you're risking. I think Ken Hamlin is a guy that they definitely should have kept around. We saw what happened with the Cowboys' offensive line last year, especially there late in the season, the playoffs. The guys got hurt, and Tony Romo couldn't even get a pass off. So I think that there's still some times for them to kind of upgrade the offensive side of the ball, especially the offensive line, and maybe get a big play receiver. I think if anybody that should have got rid of it should have been Roy Williams. Yeah. You get rid of Terrell Owens, 1,000+ yard wide receiver, for him,
10 touchdowns,
and somebody else has to step up to the plate, Miles Austin, all right, to be the guy. It's kind of disappointing. It's like, why did you get this guy? Meanwhile, you already had a guy that right there in the house that could step up and make the plays.
And speaking of football, one of our good friends, former UH football player Jason Elam, retired.
Yeah, I mean,
17
signed a day's contract with the Denver Broncos.
I like
got to retire. I thought that was classy of the Broncos, absolutely. And Pat Bowlen, he lives in Hawaii.
Really?
He has a home in Hawaii. Let's just say he has a place of residence.
Like Oprah.
Yeah, you can go back and forth. You can come back to the island at time. He won't, no problem.
So I got a question for you.
All right.
17 years.
Okay.
Do you think he's Hall of Fame?
Oh, there's no doubt. Jason Elam is the Hall of Fame kicker, no doubt.
Done deal.
Done deal.
So will he be the first UH football player inducted?
Oh, why you didn't say it like that?
Yes, sir. I know we thought it was gonna be you. It turns out that it's going to be a kicker.
I never thought it was going to be me, but I got to believe that Jason Elam, yes, he will be the first player from the University of Hawaii. Jesse Sapolu hasn't been selected.
What? That's right.
Jesse Sapolu's been in the Hall of Fame already, right? He's been selected.
Sure
I believe so.
Feel it through,
I'll find out.
You'll find out.
Hey, we're going to find. I'm pretty sure somebody's going to give us a call during break and let us know. 296-1420. HTS Radio. Fresh perspective. We got to pay some bills. We be back. ESPN 1420.